Welcome back to the Brick Abbey, continuing our Yoda build here. Last time we made sort of two pieces, and at the very end they came together, and that is what this piece represents here. Moving on with 237. Making good progress here. A lot of the pieces from the board are slowly disappearing. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And make sure you're checking out all of our other builds, as well as our shorts and other pieces of content. We appreciate it very, very much. The nice comments and the nice feedback, we appreciate that as well. Okay, we're gonna need another one of these. I'm confused. Okay, I like that. There we go. Sometimes you look at it and you don't quite see it right away. All right, I get to get rid of that piece. I always like when certain piece types run out. It means you're making progress. Okay, so this one's gonna go right across the top. And the green one's going to land there. And that. And that. That's going to kind of keep things together. Big, one of the last thick black pieces. And that. And then, nope, this is the only one like that. It's going to get used right now. Right there on the edge. Like so. Perfect. Okay, we're making some kind of a... It wants us to bring down all four of these. Well, good. These things roll around a lot when I move the table, and they'll be secure now. These two guys here, and these two guys here. Okay, so... It looks like... Yeah. We're going to be putting these in either side, like so. Like that. And one side is going to go all the way through, like so. These guys are sometimes a little bit hard to get through the first time. That goes like that. Oh, wait, we skipped a step. I was like... Yeah. It's, there's a little black piece to hold these two together. That stability, I'm assuming, is going to be very important. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right, and then it's going to go right there. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to do no more thick black pieces. Those pieces are now all just flat. And one of these. Okay. All right. Just like so. Perfect. All right. I can't see because it's like in the hinge of the book. Okay, so it wants me to make an L shape. And then it wants that to come off like that. Okay. Easy enough. All right, let's get that. That. And that. And we're going to end up like so. Okay. Get some of these pieces out. We've not been able to do a whole lot of Lego sets lately with my kiddos because they're kind of expensive, and I have all the sets for the channel over in the corner, all the sets that everybody sent, and I use some of my kiddos' minifigs for the shorts, and they get really excited. They're like, how many views does it have? And I'll show them, and they get really excited. They're constantly asking, when can I be on and make something with you? I'm like, well, we'll celebrate 1,000 subscribers and getting monetized maybe with some videos with you guys, So that's a motivator for you if you're enjoying the content. Share it with as many people as you can, spread the word. It's like, hey, we got a good Lego channel here. And that could lead to some good things for us, I think we create good content, if I do say so myself. And we appreciate all the feedback and kindness from everybody that has been enjoying the content. Okay. Looks like these two go into here. And I was trying to help my son organize his Legos, so I have him keep all of the minifigs in a container. I'm like, buddy, I was like, all the random pieces, I said, I'm not going to give you grief about that. That's just, he's a kid. So I was like, yeah, there can be a certain level of disorganization. But I said, with the minifigs, I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold you to this, It's like, you need to keep track of the minifigs. Have them all in a spot. Have them all in their own, box. And so he's been pretty good about that. Just try to foster that, a little bit with them. Just that ownership. You got to be reasonable, right? He's 7, but that's a really good skill to have at 7. A sense of ownership and value of something that is under your charge. Good for his little brain to be doing that. But man, it's so funny how fast a good thing can become, a danger to their little heart, because it's like all of a sudden they value the thing that you've been telling them to value, take care of it. You don't want it to break. And then they can get worried and anxious, like, oh, these kids are going to come over, they're going to break my toys. And it's like, okay, no, that's not a fear that we need to be letting rule over us, And I always say, if they ever break a toy, I will make it right. I said, don't worry, we're going to be kind and we're going to be generous. And if in the process something of yours gets broken, I will do the just thing and I will fix it. I'll get you another one. So easy for the little things to matter. I told that story in another video. My daughter, when we had to take the phone away for the morning. She just one morning to for her to learn the lesson. She was very upset. It's my routine. It was so adorably downcast. She's prone to becoming very forlorn, very downcast. So I've taken to telling her Courage, dear heart. That's from Narnia. That's what Aslan says to Lucy. So she actually wrote it on a piece of paper for me. I was getting discouraged. There was some stuff with the business that was, I was getting discouraged and frustrated, and they could tell, we don't put those fears in our kids, but we also, I try to model as best I can, dealing with frustrations and hardship. And so they're usually aware if I'm frustrated or something's not working or whatever. We went through a lot of challenges and a lot of hardship with the business, and we never once let our kids into that fear and that anxiety, but we definitely were honest about it's hard, it's work, it can be frustrating, it can be challenging, because I just think it's good for them to see that they think their parents are superheroes, and it's like you can alienate your kids because they think, well, my parents never struggle with anything, so I'm not going to tell them that I'm, struggling with something, because they don't feel like you'll understand. But if they get that sense that, oh, wow, yeah, they struggle with that, they get frustrated, or they, can get discouraged, it can be empowering for them to come to you, So she knew that I was dealing with discouragement with the business, and so she wrote "Courage, dear heart" on a couple pieces of paper, and she said, "You can put that in your office." And it is up right now below my monitor. I can look up to see how long this recording is, and there it sits. So hopefully there's people in your life that can do that for you. Inject mirth and joy into your heart like she does for me, because boy, oh boy, is that a special thing to be able to experience that. Just like the satisfaction we're going to get to experience right here, getting another piece of Yoda on there. There we go. Nice. Oh, look at that. That's his arm. Perfect. All right, buddy. You're going to have to go back over there. For the sake of the camera, let's let him sit in frame. There we go. Isn't that nice? Oh, that's nice. Okay, bag 8. And we're making fantastic time. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. This is going to be great. I think we'll be able to nail this. We'll be able to nail this last bag here. Boy, oh boy. I'm really enjoying making this stuff with you guys. Boy, oh boy. I sound like a character from like the Little Rascals. Boy, oh boy. I've wondered sometimes what people think of my vocabulary. I say things like golly and just now, boy oh boy. Oh man. I tell you what it is. I grew up on all those shows, the Andy Griffith Show and Little Rascals and Three Stooges, and I think that stuff's just rattling around in my head. And so it comes out every once in a while. I don't really like watching those shows anymore, though. It's weird. I don't know if anybody else is like this. I'd be interested. Leave comments below, let me know. I have inverse, I'm totally making this up. I don't know if this is a thing. I have like inverse nostalgia on certain things. I don't enjoy watching those old shows. They make me feel, it's not melancholy. I don't know what it is. It's just the inverse of nostalgia. It doesn't make me feel like warm and like nostalgic and reminiscent. It doesn't do that. It like provokes almost like annoyance, or I'm like uncomfortable. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. But there are certain shows from growing up. One of them that I can think of off the top of my head is Gomer Pyle, Gilligan's Island, Andy Griffith Show. If I watch them now, I have no enjoyment. It's the opposite of enjoyment. I find them to be, I don't like them, I don't know. My wife was watching recently. She would watch these things when I'd be like working in the evenings or doing a stream with my buddy or something. And she would watch the Donna Reed show. And if you don't know who Donna Reed is, she plays Mary in It's a Wonderful Life. She's super charming, super cute. She's very funny in the Donna Reed show. And obviously, It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know what order everything came out in, but that was probably pretty good for her, I would imagine. I'm always interested. Some of those old movies didn't do well at the time, and then over time became more popular. I feel like that one has always probably been loved. I love it every year. And I get emotional. It's one of those ones that can get me, especially when you've been through the fires of life and the challenges of people trying to hurt you or your business. Like when you've walked through similar things, the stories hit. Oh boy, do they hit a lot harder. Reading through Lord of the Rings, and it just, the loyalty of Sam and just the weight of the ring and just the courage and the endurance, it's those stories hit different now for me. It doesn't mean it's weird because I'm not grateful that I went through the things that I went through, because they were awful, but there is a part of me that I don't know, it's weird to say. I'm thankful for the deepening effect it had on my consciousness and awareness, and it makes stories sweeter and bright spots in life brighter, and I don't know. And you never want to cheapen it and say, oh, I'm so thankful I went through that terrible thing. That you don't want to be in denial about the ugliness of life. There are times and things and situations and people that are just ugly. It's awful. And you want to affirm that. But you also want to affirm the goodness that can come out of something like that. I think it's just being honest about how complex everything is. It's not as simple as, it's not that black and white. Life is more of a cascade of colors than just two notes, I don't know. But we were talking about TV shows, weren't we? Yeah, I was like, how did we get here? Quickly tracked the conversation in my head. I was like, wait, it's getting a little serious, but that's okay. I hope maybe my meanderings can be an encouragement if you're going through something, or maybe you're not on the other side of it yet, or you're still in it. And I think it's dangerous too, because that's not the expectation. Sometimes a situation's just gonna stink, and there's no lesson. There's no sitcom ending where the music plays and a poignant moment can be had. So I'm grateful that I've had that deepening, and that the strength and the resolve that came out of everything, and the beauty that I now kind of see in some of it, but not everybody gets to experience that. You need to be careful with your journey when you share it, because you could set that expectation that suffering leads to maturation of the soul and a deepening of your, of you as a person. But if somebody doesn't experience that, they might feel shame or frustration, like there's something wrong with them. It's like, no, sometimes situations just stink, and there is no sweet, quaint, hallmark moral lesson at the end, Sometimes a situation just stinks, and I think it's okay to say that. I think sometimes that's the therapy that you need. That's the therapeutic moment that you need, is somebody just to affirm how crappy it is. Somebody to see you. Somebody to see it for what it is. I think that can be just as helpful. That's not a quaint message or, some moment or some lesson, but it can be empowering, I think. Can be maybe a little bit freeing. Take some of its power away. All right. And then we have, wait a minute, we've made a teeny mistake here. The 3 goes there, and the 4 goes there. There we go. Okay. Well, we've gotten a little serious in this episode, and that's okay. That is okay. It's got to be some of the most unique content I've ever made, to have serious, somewhat deep conversations about life and parenting and everything else while I'm building Legos. I don't know if this content exists anywhere else, but I'm glad we named it the Brick Abbey, because it's a place that has a slight sacred feel to it, And you can come in and you can enjoy yourself and enjoy the content and, I don't know, warm yourself by the fires of conversation. Let's see here. Let's get that in there. We had a couple of names, we were bouncing around. And I liked the Brick Abbey because it meant something to me and my kiddos. Okay. There we go. Okay. Like that. Like that. And then we're gonna... Wait, that doesn't... Are those pieces just down there? The perspective's really funny. It looks like the pieces beneath are up higher. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't do any of that. Yeah. They're one level down. I was just making sure. I was like, did I skip a whole page or something? No, we're good. I was like, I'm trying to move quickly, but I ain't trying to move that quickly. We're trying to be efficient with our time. It's not very efficient to build it wrong. Okay. Let's go. Let's get these pieces out here. Yeah, that's gonna go like that, and then stagger in from there, like so. Okay. Perfect. All right. We're supposed to have 2 of the 3s so that we can do a 2 like that. And then that's going to bridge those pieces that we have sticking out. And then this guy's coming up here like that. Okay. All right. Like that. Like that. And then this piece is going to come along. It's getting really segmented now. Makes it harder for me to do my meandering monologuing. Okay. Wait. There we go. I was like, I've done something wrong. That doesn't look right. All right, get down there, you little guy. Yep, that's right. Okay. All right. Need a 4. Oops, stuck to my finger. All right, got to get these guys out of here. I'm going to get confused. Okay. A 3 and a 2. And we're going to take... That goes off like that, and then the 3 comes in and is 1 away. And then we're going to connect them kind of like that. There we go. And then we need a 3 to come underneath, like so. And then that. And then that. Okay. 1 away from the square. And then the 2. Wait, that's not right. This is not right. That's further in. I think something's wrong here. Okay. That is a 3. Yeah, that piece right there is supposed to be a 3. I must have gotten confused at one point and grabbed the wrong piece. Okay. So now when I do this, yeah. There we go. That 1 stuck out. I was like, wait, I'm not seeing it. Oh, that's where that 4 went. Right there. Okay. I was like, we have messed something up somewhere. There we go. I usually don't make a ton of mistakes like that, but this has been a little bit more challenging because it's just all blends together. Those colors tend to kind of blend. Okay. There we go. All right. That and that are going to help. Yes. Yeah, that's going to help us connect right there. And then this is going to come right alongside. Like so. Okay. Another 3 has to come in. And a single. And the 3 is going to go over top of that. And then that comes along top as well. And then we're going to do the 4. 2 of these. And that. I wonder if people watching are catching me when I make those mistakes. Because I made that one, a few steps back. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. You're like, yeah, I definitely saw you do it. I could never live stream this. I'd get nothing. I would get nothing done. Because I love to interact with the chat. It would be the most... We'd get nothing accomplished. Like, well, we got through a page today. People are like, I really like his content, but man, oh man, it's taken him a year to build like one Lego car. I think it's enjoyable. He's really great at conversation, but he's not exactly the most efficient Lego builder out there. Okay. That goes there. That goes there. The 4 comes down. And the 3 juts out. There we go. Wait, oh, I was like rewinding in the instructions. I was like, wait a minute, I'm getting confused again. Okay, 4, a 3, and a 1, and it's gonna have us do that. We're gonna come down here and branch off, and then we're gonna go like that. We're cruising now. We are cruising now. Okay, and we're starting to really thin out the pieces now. Feels good. We're gonna move on to Yoda's head, and that's gonna be fun. That one's gonna be fun. Okay. 3 pieces in addition to this. So we're going to do that and lay that across. All right. And then, okay. Okay. Couple more pieces getting added here. So it's a that. And then there's 2. And then, oops, I grabbed the wrong piece. Like that. Okay. And then this is going to come down and attach, ooh, like so. All right. Oh, and that goes on his back. There we go. There we go. We got his whole robe. I am like, it would be awful if I dropped him. He's pretty solid. Like, I don't think it would break. But all right. Let's just finish this up here. We're near the end. Just a couple of, here, I'm going to pull these up. Couple of pieces now between us and victory. Okay. All right. There we go. I don't know how loud those I don't know how loud those thumps are. I hope they're okay, because I'm really pushing down on the table today. Just clunk, clunk. It might be giving you a little bit of a rattle, like a bassy rattle. If it's too much, let us know. And then I'll oh, it's supposed to be 2 of the 4s. Okay. Like that. 2 of these. 2 of these. Shoots off a side. Like so. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot about those there. Oh, wow. I thought we were a little bit closer to being done. It's all right. It's okay. It'll be a nice, well-rounded video. That matters more than some arbitrary stopping point. Okay. And then we need 5 of those and 1 of these. And we're going to go, okay, doubles. That is hard to see. It's doubles, and then the 1 single is going to go there. And then the doubles are going to land right beneath. there like so. Oh boy. Yeah, we got ourselves a miniature project in here, don't we? All 5 of these guys. Both of these, and one of those. So it looks like we're gonna take these guys and we're gonna do 3 across the smooth, like so. Okay. And then oh, it's not the smooth, it's the stud. I'm like, what? Okay, that goes like that. And then these guys are gonna branch out. Like so. Okay. So it should look like that. And then we're gonna add the 2 remaining red guys. Like so. Gonna smooth those edges. And then we're gonna smooth these edges. Okay. Okay. And then it's gonna go right under here. Like so. Okay. Let's see what else we got now. 2 slants. 2 smooth. These 2 guys. Okay. This is cool. I don't know what this is yet, but it's cool. It's like we have no reference. I have no reference point for it. But it's still cool. Alright, so we've got that right along that side. And then we're gonna do 3, 1, and this. Yeah, we're gonna do something similar, but we're gonna go a little bit beyond it. And we're gonna do a back one and that, like that, and it's going to land like that. Okay, these 2 last guys here are gonna jut out right off the side, and then these 4 remaining. Well, we've I'll have to track that down. I'm missing one of the slants. I think I know where it is. My I had spare parts on the table that I don't know. I'll check the ground as well to see if it just took a funky bounce. It'll be really easy to spot where it's supposed to go. It looks like what we're doing is we're creating, yeah, like a smooth path here, and then right there. Okay, yeah. Well, depending on where this piece ends up, it we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna want to get that piece. I know where it is. Whenever I have extras at the end of a set, I give them to my son. Okay, so it looks like it goes right in okay, I'm a little confused because it's like it's hitting. Yeah, it's not locking into position. I don't think it can't. No, it definitely is supposed to lock into position because there's pieces down there. I think I have the back piece, I think, was one bracket too high. Okay, let's try now. Aha, there we go. Perfect. I was like, something's not quite right here. Okay, so next video, we're gonna move to bag 9, and ooh, we broke one of his toes off. Okay. The man, the feet are not. I feel like they should have had you do the feet last. I can't ever get them where I want them. Because they get stuck. There we go. There we go. Now his feet are kind of out. Look at that. That's great. That's really great work. It's so fun. Here's his, that's the back of his hood, like thrown back. It's so cool to see. It's so cool to see all that work. So I tell you what, that's a great video. This one turned out to be a little bit longer, but you know, it would have been awkward to have such a small amount left from those bags. So in the next video, we'll open up, I believe it's bags like 9, 10, and 11. We'll probably just open all remaining bags. I don't think it's that many pieces to build his head. Not nearly as many as we opened with 6, 7, and 8. Thanks so much for supporting the Brick Abbey. Be sure to tell your friends, get people to subscribe, help this channel grow. We appreciate that support. Hit the like button, the sub button, that bell button, and we'll see you in the next video.